Hi students, in this video we are going to learn how to find the least common multiple of two or more numbers. So let's start off on our table of contents, and you can go ahead and list your page numbers. Mine are 6 and 7, and I decided to start putting both numbers, the left side and the right side. You're putting the notes on the right side, so it will actually be on page 7, and I'm putting 6 and 7, and the page title is least common multiple. So go ahead and pause that and get that written down. Turn to your page when you're ready, and let's write down the definition of what a multiple and a least common multiple would be. So a multiple is the product of a whole number and any whole number. Example, 16 is a multiple of 4 because 4 times 4 is 16. 20 is a multiple of 4 because 4 times 5 is 20. The least common multiple of two or more numbers is the smallest multiple that they share. So 20, both 4 and 5 share 20 as a multiple. Okay? So let's take a look at how we can find the least common multiple of 6 and 9 using two methods. The first method is one I don't really like because there's a lot of room for error here. The first one is by listing all the multiples, or at least maybe 10 multiples of each number. So we're going to start with the 6, and we're going to start 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. And now we'll do 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90. So we've got the first 10 multiples. Now I'm going to look through my list and see which ones do they share. So they share 18, and they share 36, and they share 54, and that's it. So I'm going to look for the smallest of these numbers that they share. So I wouldn't choose 54, I wouldn't choose 36, it's going to be 18. 18 would be the least common multiple, or the LCM. Okay, so that's one method, and like I said, it's easy to make a mistake here because you might forget a multiple, and then that would get you the wrong answer. Also, I notice when people write out the multiples, they forget to write the first multiple, which is the number itself, because 6 times 1 is 6, 9 times 1 is 9. So let's look at method 2. And I'm going to call this the ladder method. It's just like we did yesterday with the GCF. And we're going to take both of the numbers and write them down, 6 and 9. And we're using the prime factorization again. So again, if you need to, write down some of the first prime numbers that we'll need to use. 2, 3, 5, 7, maybe 11, maybe 13. Okay, we probably won't go that far. But I'm going to start with 2. Can 2 go into 6? Yes. Can 2 go into 9? No. Then let's go to 3. 3 goes into 6, and 3 goes into 9. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 2 and 3 do not share any common factors. There's nothing that I can divide evenly 2 and 3 by. So I'm done. I'm going to circle this because it will make some sort of an L. And that's going to remind me that this is how I find the least common multiple. I'm going to multiply these three numbers. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18, and that tells me that the LCM is 18, and you can see that it works for both our listing method and our ladder method. Alright, now if you can just give me one. For your problems, I would like for you to find the LCM of 10 and 12 and find the LCM of 4 and 16. You can choose either method, just make sure that you show your work.